Hey everybody, Lindsey Smith here with your business tip this week, and we just finished recording our Monday morning meeting with Bob Jablonski, the current CREB President, and I couldn't resist the opportunity to get him in front of the camera one more time to speak to him about what's most important to him in the industry right now. So Bob, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Lindsey.
Greatly appreciate it. We've talked about this a little bit, and you come back to the same topic. Tell me about the way you feel the industry is going in terms of cooperation. I know that there is a perception out there that we're all competitors, and we're competitors in an industry here. So, real estate can be a little bit people perception of a dog-eat-dog kind of world. What's your thought on that?
I do believe that people need to understand that we are professionals, and the industry is a wonderful industry, and it's a very desirable industry to be in if you want to trade in it. You need to cooperate with each other. It doesn't matter how hard you advocate for your client.
Yeah.
Reverse the roles. How would you like to be treated on the other side?
What do you see as like the major benefits of that, like the cooperation aspect versus how some transactions go where, you talk about advocacy for a client. I mean, it can be a little bit tooth and nail type thing.
Yes.
What do you see as the benefits of taking that approach?
Well, it's obvious to me. It's long term. Why are you selling real estate? Is it for one day to make a whole bunch of money? No, it's a long-term relationship. So the relationship you have, the image you have as a member of our real estate industry is important to you, and it should be important to you. If you're known out there by your fellow members as a hard-nosed, unrespectful or disrespectful member that just cares about the dollar and doesn't care about cooperating, that's the wrong image to portray.
Yeah,
you can do a lot of business by just being personable, factual, truthful, advocate hard for your client.
Yep.
But be respectful of each other.
Totally.
You're not going to get all the deals put together, but you put together a lot more transactions, a lot more if you cooperate. So if you're not sure, ask your broker.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's a misperception about what happens in a scenario that could have been resolved by asking somebody who may know the answer to it.
Rather than making assumptions or getting defensive on that. Or,
absolutely.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's such a good concept from the standpoint of what do you think is going to be better for your seller to have, or your buyer, to have a amicable negotiation or to come together and come to terms on maybe some certain issues, things that are outside of people's control. I mean, you want to have this realtor as someone that you can work with in a, like I said, an amicable way. So. Sure. It's a fresh approach. I know we talk to people out there that believe it's a little bit competitive out there, and it can be. But I mean, you advocate for your client and treat everybody with respect. And like you said, I think that's going to take the professionals in the industry up to a whole nother
absolutely.
notch.
We all have to remember it's a people business, and you're dealing with an asset of your seller or a potential purchase for your buyer. That's a lot of emotion. As much as they say, well, like if I don't get it for this price, I won't buy it. They're emotionally involved, and you have to recognize that, and you have to protect their interests at all times. But that's why you're being paid to do the transaction, is to be the arm's length transactor on the situation, read the situation properly, advise them as best you can, try and put it together for the right reasons. And sometimes you get a good deal, sometimes you have to pay market value. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Market.
That's the amazing thing.
Yeah.
That market value is good.
That's market value, absolutely. That's awesome. Bob, on behalf of CIR and everybody else at the board, thank you so much for the commitment that you've made to the members on changing it. You're doing a fantastic job. We love what CREB has going on. So we really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me here, and good luck.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And